Martin. Cracking first two races from the League 2 guys. Plenty of action going off all over the place on the track. And here we are for the third and final one. Ultimate Racing League is sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk and Hambridge Transport Limited, and this is reverse grid for this third and final race. So we have Firepower in first place, that won't last long. Then we've got Benzo in second, Potsy in third, Cyril Carcala in fourth place, Shameless Cash in fifth, Sam's Ginger in sixth, K3 in seventh, Dan Bailey takes eighth, Molson takes ninth, Tony in 10th, Seabroad 11th, Fitzy in 12th, Pickle in 13th, Chris in 14th, and Incy in 15th place. Let's get this third and final one underway from Trial Mountain. Going to be a slow start from Firepower. Benzo takes the lead from Firepower in second and Potsy in third currently. But Firepower moves down to fourth place now, and looks like Firepower's going to lose a few more places around this section of the track. Everyone gets through nice and clean, apart from somebody goes off back there. Don't know if it's going to be a safety car or not. We'll just watch out for that one. Shameless Benzo now in the lead. First Firepower in fourth place. He's getting chased down by K3 and Serial Card Killer's not too far behind him also. Back up your leader Benzo. Looking good for him at the moment. Not looking like there's going to be a safety car, so Shameless Cash now goes the inside as we hit the tunnel, and he takes the lead just from Benzo, only just there by a wee few inches. But I think Benzo back in the lead. There we are, as the cameraman just picks him up once more. Shameless Cash in the lead. Are we coming to a safety car? Looks like everybody's slowed down just a little bit. Yeah, looks like we've got a safety car out for this. Yeah, we definitely have for this third and final race. So when we get underway again once more, it's going to be Shameless Cash, Benzo, K3 is going to be top three guys. Just a few more corners to go now before the race gets underway once more. Just waiting now. And here we go, we're off again. So race leader Shameless Cash from Benzo, from K3, Serial Card Killer, Ginger. Flying around there, Shameless Cash. Benzo though is sticking with him. Tight left-hander now through the tunnel. Benzo takes that wide line, and K3 just goes through there from Benzo, so K3 takes the second spot from Benzo. Benzo moves down into the third spot now. Third place down to about 8th and 9th place. Cars are pretty much bunched up in this third and final one from Trial Mountain. Sticking with Benzo because he's got Serial Card Killer who's after him, but he's under pressure from Sam's Ginger, Tony Fitzy and Dan Bailey. Ooh, two cars go. This could end up in trouble. Oh, looks like they get through there. Oh, I was going to say nice and clean, but Someone had a bit of a twitch on back there, I'm not sure who it was it Tony? Currently in 8th place, possibly was. So we're lucky there for Tony. Moves down to 8th place. Benzer hangs on to that 3rd and Seamus Cash 2nd, K3 in 3rd place. Serial Car Killer's on the move now, he's taking a look at Benzer. Fitzy's also in the mix, so keep an eye on Fitzy also. Little touch there between Fitzy and Serial Car Killer. Go down the field just a little bit, there's Chris just goes through, so Chris moves up into 5th place. Fitzy, Dan Bailey and Pickle. 5th, 6th and 7th place, guys fighting out here. Under major pressure now is Chris from Fitzy. If he can stick with him around these next few corners until we get onto the straight and get a good drive, he's going to stick with him. So Dan Bailey will take a look down the inside of Fitzy. Is he going to grab it? And Fitzy keeps it nice and tight there, giving the opportunity for Dan Bailey to move through. Good attempt there though from Dan Bailey. Not sure where to look at the moment, there's plenty going off all over the place. Serial Car Killer now is getting chased down by Chris. Chris trying to make a move on Benzer, which he takes him, so Chris moves up into 4th place now. Benzer down to 5th. Still a good 5th position there for Benzer. Then we go down the field just a little bit more. And Fitzy goes down the inside of, who was it? Chris. Is he going to take him? Not quite sure how that didn't end up in a scrapyard, because everybody's through. God knows how, like, but great racing. And Dan Bailey now, he's on the look at where is he? You know, he's not too far behind Fitzy. He's under pressure from Benzer, 7th, and Incy currently in up to 8th place. Bit of a twitch there from Dan Bailey. Keeps with it though, and he's taking a look at Serial Car Killer and Fitzy. 3 cars pretty much neck and neck over the start finish line. 120 odd miles an hour down this section of the track. Up into 130, I thought 135. Oh, Dan Bailey and who's it? Serial Car Killer fighting it out there. Looks like Serial Car Killer has just got it from Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey now fighting back. What's that 5th position back off him? He's getting chased down by Incy. There's just a wee bit behind him, or Dan Bailey just scrubs the side there. Hangs on just to that. Or does he? Serial Car Killer 5th, Dan Bailey 6th, Incy 7th, Seabroad in 8th place. Absolute mayhem in this 3rd and final one. Clean mayhem, but it's mayhem. As Dan Bailey now fighting it out with Incy. Incy's got the line going into this left-hander surely. Oh, it's great scrap between these two. Incy, Dan Bailey. Great stuff from the lead 2 guys, really on it for the 3rd and final one at Trial Mountain. There's Tony, he's not too far, but oh, someone went off back. Who went off back there, not quite sure. Oh, was it Sam Zinger, I think? Oh, Sam Zinger, lucky for him there. Not quite sure what happened, but moves him down into 15th, Pickle sorry, 14th, and Firepower in 13th. 12th, Potsy and Seabroad currently in 11th place. Let's go back up your lead and see what's happening up at front. And it's K3 just from Seamus Cash in 2nd. Nothing between these 2 guys. We go around this left-hander. And we've got quite a bit of a gap between these top two guys and currently third, which is Chris. And Serial Car Killer's fighting out with Fitzy. Go down the field just a little bit more. In seat 6 and Dan Bailey in 7th is sticking with him. 9 minutes and 25 seconds gone already of this 15-minute race. Third one from Trial Mountain. Still plenty of time for Dan Bailey to get past in seat. Well then, can Dan Bailey, can he get into the draft of let's go on board with Dan Bailey as he chases down Incy, going through the tunnel. I think he's going to be close enough before this left-hander at the bottom here. Oh, he's having a look, he's having a look. Is he going to back out, is he going to go for it? Oh, he's not quite close enough, but you can see Incy's fighting it out with Serial Car Killer there. You can just see ahead there is Fitzy in that 4th place. So good attempt there from Dan Bailey, nearly pulled it off. Oh, Serial Car Killer. I don't know, maybe a bit of oil on the track back there, not quite sure, but spins off. And Dan Bailey currently in 6th place as he's looking to get a little bit closer to Incy. Molson's not too far behind in 7th place. He's got Tony, he's after Molson. Molson now getting a wee bit closer to Dan Bailey. Just going to stick with Molson, see if we can let's go on board with Molson. Can Dan Bailey hang to that 6th place? Not going to be easy, holding Molson off. Oh, you can see Molson's got sweat on, he's fighting that wheel. Oh, I thought he was going to go down the inside there with Dan Bailey. Still on the look, trying to get a drive through that corner. Dan Bailey gets just a little bit better drive through that section of the track, but Molson is sticking with him. You can just see Fitzy ahead there, and who's in front of Fitzy? You can't quite see yet. Oh, Incy just ahead of Fitzy, so just going to stick on board camera with Molson. See if Dan Bailey can hold him off. Not quite sure if Fitzy in front there is going to be quite close enough to make a move on Incy. Ooh, Fitzy and Dan Bailey going down that inside line. Molson's going to take that wide line, going to try and get a better drive through the corner. Great racing between these 4 guys, and as Molson is going to go through on Dan Bailey. And yeah, he takes him, so Dan Bailey moves, goes, no he doesn't, he fights back to Dan Bailey. Oh, what a scrap here between Dan Bailey and Molson. Molson had him, Dan Bailey fought back and he took that position back off Molson once more. Molson is after him once more. That's a good job Molson's running them titanium brakes, because he needed them around that section of the track. Out onto the power once more, going to go through the gears. He's going to try and stick with Dan Bailey, trying to stick him to his draft. Just coming to the 13th minute mark. Molson, fastest guy on the track with a 2-minute 0.13. I'm not surprised he's the fastest guy on the track at the moment as he's chasing down Dan Bailey. Oh, he's going to go for the cutback on Dan Bailey. I think he's going to take him, and he does. So great pass there, and great persistence from Molson to take that position off Dan Bailey. I'm sure Dan Bailey's sticking with him, and he is, as Dan Bailey now fighting back and takes that 6th position back off Molson. These guys swapping places every few seconds is Dan Bailey and Molson. Great little battle going up between them 2 guys. Dan Bailey and Molson. Is this going to be a fight to the finish? Oh, went back. Oh, went off there. Oh, not quite sure. Went up back up there, and Dan Bailey and Molson still fighting out. We are on board with Molson as he's after Fitzy, but he's got Dan Bailey right next to him. So this left hand is going to be really interesting. Oh, gets on the power a little bit earlier than Fitzy, but Fitzy just hangs on to that 5th place. Molson still after him, Incy hanging on to that 4th place. Oh, got to go back at your race leader, guys, to come into the closing stages, possibly, or are they going to get another lap in? Let's get back with a normal camera. But great scrap back there between Molson and Dan Bailey. Awesome stuff. Yeah, K3's going to get another lap in, so is Chris. So is Shameless Cash. Is Fitz going to get another lap in? Yeah, he does. So does Molson, Dan Bailey and Incy Seabroad. He's going to get another lap. Serial Car Killer brings it home in 9th place, followed by Potsy in 10th, Sam Ginger 11th, Firepower 12th, Fickle in 13th, then followed by Benzo, and then we got Tony in 15th place. So them guys have finished from 11th place downwards. Back up with your leader, which is K3, currently at the moment on its final lap, still getting chased down by Chris, winner of the first race. That was right, wasn't it, guys? I think first race for Chris. And Shameless Cash, the top 3 guys are really fighting it out here. Nothing between these top 3. About just over halfway around it. Oh, we're just going to stick with this for the time being. Shameless Cash makes a move on both these cars. Oh, didn't quite pull it off. K3 just hangs on to the lead here. Let's go down to 4th place. Fitzy, Molson back just a little bit. Incy and Dan Bailey fighting out for 6th and 7th. Incy goes up into 6th, Dan Bailey 7th place, so these two are going to be fighting it out towards the end. Back up with your race leader as we come to the closing stages of the 3rd and final race from Trial Mountain. And what a 3rd and final race it has been. Is K3, is he going to bring it over the line in 1st place? I think he is. So can I say I can? Congratulations to K3, 1st place. Chris brings it home in 2nd, Shameless Cash in 3rd. Fitzy 4th, Molson in 5th, Incy in 6th, Dan Bailey in 7th, then we got Seabroad, and as it was, down rest of the pack. So congratulations to K3, winning the 3rd and final race from Trial Mountain. And we'll see you next week from, where are we? Tokyo Central in Japan.